Hey Sagittarius, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is our daily reading for July 18th. Let's see what's going on with Sag. At the heart of your reading, we have a strong intuitive knowingness with the High Priestess. What's the challenge? You don't want to heed this knowingness. Ace of Wands in reverse implies a lack of desire, lack of inspiration. It's interesting that those two sort of conflict because the High Priestess is very tapped in, very capable of receiving inspiration. The Ace of Wands is the moment when the inspiration strikes and takes hold, and that's in reverse. This could be a matter of discernment, deciphering what your intuition is trying to tell you. Oh, I do like the progression from the Ace to the 2, however. That indicates a likelihood that you're in universal flow. You're sort of allowing things to unfold naturally, which bodes well for you. Your focus being the 2 of Wands means that you feel like you're at a crossroads. You've been heading in one direction in life, and all of a sudden, the potential for you to choose a new direction has presented itself, which leaves you making the decision. What course of action am I going to take now? How am I going to change my behavior in a way that's going to get me to potentially a different destination entirely? In the recent past, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, getting another chance at something, ostensibly to bring a different approach to bear. Maybe something that you wanted another shot at. Feeling like, if I could do it all over again, I'd do it differently. And then the universe offers you the opportunity to do things differently. Your higher self perspective is the Page of Wands in reverse. Getting a greater sense of clarity about that which is uninteresting to you. Maybe not jumping on everything that pops into your mind as cool or fun or interesting, but being more discerning about not just what those strokes of inspiration mean, but particularly whether or not you want to take hold of it. So I think that's what we're talking about here. Let's say you get what is it, a stroke of inspiration? I'm not sure what the phrasing is for that. You get inspired in a specific way. And typically you might follow that urge. It popped into my mind, it seemed exciting in the moment, and so I jumped on it. And now, instead of behaving that way, you are mulling it over a bit, waiting for another inspiration to strike so that you can decide, oh, do I actually want to go bowling today, or would I rather finish that crafting that I've been working on? Maybe I'm going to actually work toward this other goal that I had. That would be a lot of fun right now. I'm actually going to do that. So if you had seized the inspiration to go have fun bowling, you wouldn't have had the time or the energy to get busy doing this other thing that was very exciting. So I think it's about discernment in that sense. Yeah. Where you spend your splurges of money and energy with the 9 of Pentacles there at the bottom of the deck seems to be a key piece of this. In the near future, we have Death in reverse. Something that you were going to let wither because you weren't paying attention to it and keeping it alive I think you're going to bring a fresh set of eyes to it. You're going to see it as interesting again, and maybe promote it off the back burner to something that you actually want to have in your life again. This could be a person. I feel more so an activity. Like, oh, I hadn't touched my rock climbing gear in a year, and I was about to just sell it or put it in storage, but I actually got inspired to go do it again, and so maybe I'm not going to let that wither and die out of my life. Maybe it's something that lives on. Show me the surprise energy. You're going to actually move quite quickly in a certain direction. The Knight of Swords in reverse is the fastest moving energy in the tarot deck. It's a very single-minded focus, and many times that's problematic because it can be like seeing red and just like rushing to make something happen because of one piece of information. This could be like vigilante energy, vindictive, I'm going to make them pay for what they did to me and my family, I don't care about the consequences sort of energy. So that's just to give you a hint of like the problematic edge of this. So be wary as you're embodying this energy, or, you know, be cautious, I should say, because if you really let it consume you, you can take it to extremes. In a more healthy sense, this can be like a crusader for justice, or ignoring your work phone for the weekend because you get it in your mind that family day is more important, and you don't notify anyone at work, you just ignore it. You put your full focus and attention into whatever you're doing, and you get busy, like entertaining the family for the entire weekend. We're going to do a series of things. I have a new plan. We're going to jump in the car and do it right now, and it's going to be a great experience for everybody. Show me hopes and fears. Ace of Cups in reverse. I think for some of you, you're really worried that you'll occupy yourself with things that you don't love. I mean, you hold the power of discernment. You get to decide where you spend your time and energy, where you put your attention. There's this unusual sense that you must seize every opportunity that is handed to you, and that's actually not the case. You don't have to. You get to say no and leave space for something else. Opportunities are not rare. The end result, we have the King of Wands in reverse. If you haven't been putting your foot down in a situation, making your opinion known, claiming your authority, I think the inability for you to do so up until this point has created like a boiling point where you all of a sudden like explode, in a sense, with this insistence that you be heard and respected. If that doesn't sound like you, then there's going to be someone in your environment who claims authority over you and the situation. They are mainly worried about their own self-interest, and they're insisting that everyone else fall in line with what pleases them. Two of Cups in reverse here at the bottom of the deck. This could be an ex or someone that you're in an unhappy relationship with. What advice do we have For Sagittarius, either anticipate a big shakeup. You might be correct if your intuition is telling you that something big is going to go down and it's going to change everything. Perhaps something shocking, definitely unexpected. Or this could be advice to bring that energy to your own life. Shake things up. Tear down the institutions that you've built up in your life. If your life is an etch-a-sketch, Spirit is saying, shake it up. Get everything back to square one so that you can be clear-headed and rebuild from an even playing field. So Sagittarius, that's what I have for you today. I hope it helped. Have a great day, and I will see you back tomorrow.